Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome to this 1.2 update on the Sniffers and where you can find their eggs and all their uses. Okay, so first thing we need to worry about is finding the eggs. What you need to do is go to a crafting table, craft yourself up a brush with just a stick, a copper you can get, and a feather, and we get our brush. Now for this adventure, I would recommend taking a potion of night vision and a potion of water breathing, a sword, and a shield. Now what we want to go ahead and do is go to a warm ocean biome and try and find a couple of these structures. Okay, so once you find these structures, this is what they'll look like. They're very easy to miss. So there's a small variant, a medium variant, and the large variant. Now once we're here, there's obviously going to be a lot of drowned here, so that's why we bring our sword and our shield to deal with those guys, and the brush of course. So we're going to come down here and find these little bits of grains of sand that are just slightly different textured, and we're going to go ahead and right click on this one here and hold it down, and from these blocks you can get a whole different bunch of items, especially emeralds, pottery shards, axes, all the rest of it. But what we're really looking for is a sniffer egg. Now, these have a 6.7% drop chance, so you're going to be farming for a little while, but once you get 2 of them you can go ahead and breed them at home, so you don't need to be coming back down to the ocean all the time. So we have it. Once we get our 2 eggs, you can go back to land. Okay, so from here you can place your sniffer eggs on the ground, and just in normal blocks or any other blocks they will take about 20 minutes to hatch, but if you place them on moss blocks they'll only take 10 minutes. Then you can go ahead and just break these guys and you will get their eggs back. You don't need silk touch or anything like that. There's 3 stages to the eggs. There's stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. There we go. Nearly 10 minutes later, these guys hatch out into little Snifflets. That's correct. They are not called Sniffers like their parents. These little Snifflets are awesome. Now they can't be saddled or dragged around and put in boats, anything like that, but they can however be put on leads and dragged around your world. So if you need to move them from wherever to wherever, you can go ahead and do this, and they do this really cool little hop thing because their legs are moving so fast. So now these guys here will take about 20 minutes to fully mature. Until then their noses don't actually work and they won't get you any seeds at all, so they have to be fully matured before they start digging in the ground. So every 8 minutes or so you'll see the sniffers go down on all 6 legs and put their nose into the ground and start harvesting what they are used for. So we got a torchflower seed and a pitcher pod. Now these are the 2 items that these sniffers can go ahead and obtain for you. Now the torchflower seeds can be used to breed these guys. Once you get more than 1 of them, you can go ahead and just right click on them like any other mob and they will start breeding. And there we go. Now we have an extra egg as well, and then you can start growing up this one as well. And these seeds are 50% chance, so you're really looking at 1 between every 16 minutes. So once you get the most sniffers you can, the better. As a little extra, we'll go show you guys these seeds as well. So the seeds are planted just like any other plant with the pitcher pod and the torchflower. Now the torchflower has 3 growth stages where the pitcher pod has 5. You can see that's stage 1, and there's stage 1 of the pitcher pod, stage 2 of the torchflower seed, and this is the fully grown torchflower just here. As you guys can see, you'll break it. You won't get any seeds back, so the only way to farm these seeds is by the sniffers themselves. So it is an incredibly rare plant to get. Now you can just go ahead and place this wherever you like and obtain it. Now there's no real crafting recipes apart from turning it into orange dye, which I do not recommend. There are way easier ways to get it. This is a really cool plant, just a decoration. There we have the pitcher plant fully grown on the left hand side just there. Now this is a really cool plant. It's got an optical illusion on the top there. It's always facing to the right. No matter which way you go, you'd think it'd kind of pop back, but it doesn't. And it also only ever stays with the pod if you guys leave it here. If you break it and plant it again, you will lose the pod. So my recommendation is just to go ahead and plant it where you want it to be, and then so you get that really cool pod. If not, you can get the 2 different looks, but it kind of depends what you're going for. So yeah, that's everything you need to know about these sniffers for 1.2 update. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget that like button and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next mini tutorial. Later.